Thing one tonight, somebody stole Seema Verma's luggage. Scoundrels. And if you don't know Seema Verma, she's the administrator of the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. She was nominated by President Trump just weeks after his election in 2016 and then confirmed. Now, the luggage was stolen out of a rented Chevy Tahoe last year in San Francisco while she was inside giving a speech about how Medicare for all would become Medicare for none. Luckily, Verma's department has a policy where employees can be reimbursed for certain items if they're lost during a work trip. Reimbursed by the government, meaning public money, meaning taxpayer dollars. And so, as Political Reporter over the weekend, Seema Verma filed a claim for her lost luggage for $47,000? Apparently, her luggage was just filled with diamonds and jewels. No, like literally. 24 pieces, she says, appraised at about $43,000, including an Ivanka Trump brand necklace that costs about $6,000. This is what it looks like if you happen to see it in the pawn shop. It's 18-karat gold, diamonds, and an 18-karat octagonal prasiolite. A spokesperson from the agency explained, quote, at her own expense, the administrator travels to Washington, D.C. from Indiana each week to work at CMS, which is why she was traveling with her personal collection of jewelry. Every commuter can relate to that. But in the end, most of the claim was rejected. She was reimbursed just $3,000. Hopefully she has insurance to cover the rest. But that's her personal business. As for her boss's personal business, well, that's now become everybody's business, whether we like it or not. And that's Thing 2 in 60 seconds. As we've been covering tonight, the impeachment of our very strange president continues this week, where Trump is, of course, accused of continuously abusing the power of his office in order to benefit himself personally. It's gotten to the point you could forgive those who get suspicious about his motives every time he speaks. Case in point, this past Friday, the president started talking about bathrooms at a roundtable discussion, and everyone was left to wonder if, once again, a government agency was being directed to do Trump's personal business.
Together, we're defending the American workers. We're using common sense. We have a situation where we're looking very strongly at sinks and showers and other elements of bathrooms where you turn the faucet on in areas where there's tremendous amounts of water, where the water rushes out to sea because you could never handle it, and you don't get any water. You turn on the faucet, you don't get any water. They take a shower and water comes dripping out, just dripping out, very quietly dripping out. People are flushing toilets 10 times, 15 times, as opposed to once. They end up using more water. So EPA is looking at that very strongly at my suggestion. You go into a new building or a new house or a new home and they have standards on where you don't get water. You can't wash your hands practically. There's so little water comes out of the faucet. And the end result is you leave the faucet on and it takes you much longer to wash your hands. You end up using the same amount of water. So we're looking at very seriously at opening up the standard. And there may be some areas where we'll go the other route, desert areas, but for the most part, you have many states where they have so much water that it comes down. It's called rain, that they don't know what to do with it. So we're going to be opening up that, I believe, and we're looking at changing the standards very soon.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.